Happy birthday, Cody. I suppose. Not for nothing, but you still owe me money after you drunkenly ate all my bones. Have a fun day. Now, piss off.
Happy birthday, Cody. Hope you have a great day.
In my hand, even when it cut through me, I wore the blame like a ring, so you would see every word I bent to fit, every truth I let slip past. Now the mirror knows my name and it knows it won't last. I carry this too far, I let it grow teeth. Now every step I take pulls me underneath. My burden is deep like the darkest black. All the lies I've told won't bring you back. Washed in pain, nothing feels real. My burden forever seals the deal. I hear your silence in the hall like a door that won't forgive. All the little lies I fed still have a pulse and live. I tried to trade my ghost for air, but they followed every mile. Now I stand inside the ash and call it mine. I carry this too far, I let it grow teeth. Now every step I take pulls me underneath. My burden is deep like the darkest black. All the lies I've told won't bring you back. Washed in pain, nothing feels real. My burden forever seals the day. If I could take it back, I would take it all. But regret is a locked up room, and I'm the one who lost the key. Burden is deep like the darkest black. All the lies I've told won't bring you back. My burden is deep like the darkest black. All the lies I've told won't bring you back. Washed in pain, nothing feels real. My burden forever seals the day. Take on the mic, into somewhere tonight. We slug the clips, we call the fight. From news to preview, to one way you review. If it hits the ring, we brought it to you. Hey, banana clown, we cover the news. So preview or review, whatever it was, we brought it to you. Make your way to the great ingress as into so
Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't even get... Son of a...
I believe in Cody.
Yeah, it's his birthday!
It's so great. From many a time.
How we doing, chat?
Cody O'Neill, let's hear some more.
Come on! I can't go all the way around. I'm attached by wires. I believe in Cody. It's the fucking Raw review. We're here and we are celebrating. I am on cloud 9. Milo's here with us to celebrate. We've got the birthday boy in the house, the one, the only. Everybody, that's right. It's Cody O'Neill 316.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How we all doing?
Who else has their own theme song besides you?
Whoa.
That's right. Oh, I already lost your ball. How the hell are we doing? We are here to party and party hard. That's right. It's Jake, a.k.a. Countdown ended August 10th, 2026. We're here, 100,000 subs richer. Thank you all so very much for subscribing. Thank you for helping us celebrate with Cody O'Neill 316. Make sure you go head over to his channel, give him a subscribe. We've also got Pico in the house for Pico's Corner. I apologize. It's been a busy night. When Raw ends early, I feel like we're George and Harry from Speed. You know, he's early. He's early.
HB Cody 100K subs legends.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Cody. Stewart chiming in.
Woo.
Happy birthday, Cody. 100K subs. Thank you for that as well. We're celebrating. The music is doing very, very, very well. We have our new song out, as you heard in the intro, the Jake tapes falling down, the new theme to Into Somewhere. That's right. We bypassed SummerSlam. We needed a new intro. We have it. The single is out now, and it's already it's actually charting on these independent radio things through DistroKid. That's really cool, and thank you all so very much for that. Milo's over here trying to tell you happy birthday as well. It's a party, folks. Glad to have you all here. Pico, my friend, how are you as well? Glad to have you in the house. He must
Sorry.
Yeah, you know, if you need a theme song, it only costs you extra. Glad to have everybody in the chat. All right, hold on, let me figure it out. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know why you are muted. Let's see. That's
Are we good here?
We'll figure it out. But in the interim, well, hold on here. Let me.
Raw was a stinker.
This Raw was, oh boy, not the birthday Raw we were hoping it to be. This was something. This was unfortunate, and it's so bloodline heavy, but it's Temu bloodline because Roman's not here. It's just everything but, and that's really the unfortunate part. Thank you all for hitting the like button. Thank you to Stewart for the double congrats, and thank you to everybody for checking out our latest single and for saying happy birthday to Cody. Yeah, Jay winning, I mean, I guess it furthers the story, but it's more bloodline drama that I don't want. I wanted to see Solo be, I'm done with the bloodline, you can't come after me. I'm like, sweet, Solo's a face now, the crowd is behind him, pew pew. Everything can be on the up and up because he's going to beat Jay. They can't touch him anymore, and he's going to go and get the IC title or something, right? Right? Pew pew. No, no, it can't be. He's stuck in the fucking vortex.
Yeah.
LA Knight decided not to help him, and that mattered. Boy, oh boy. The champ can't be bothered to show, and we know it. The whole thing was just... I hate being so simplistic in nature, but lackluster really is like the greatest word that comes to mind. It kind of epitomizes this show from top to bottom. I'm still working on it in the Discord. I think you're good now, Pico.
Pico.
Uh-huh. Oh, you don't hear him, Cody?
I do.
Oh, you do hear him? Okay.
Rico, I got an interview with you.
I'm in the barn, I'm playing with my cock.
Ah, Pico.
All the boys line up to pep.
What about
Okay.
Raw suddenly giving a crap about AAA, Cody? How did that make you
Yeah.
feel? I mean, boy, oh boy.
No, I'm sorry. I don't watch too much AAA. People are like, oh my God, that's because you don't watch AAA. Why is AAA on my Monday Night Raw? Monday Night boring.
So AAA is
You know that
good,
song that you
but
got?
they're so separate. They're so
This is a
different.
toast to the worst show ever.
Yes,
You know that song?
classic.
Okay,
Yes.
that should be the new intro to Monday Night Raw reviews because Raw is officially my worst show of the week.
I'm not against that at all. I do concur because you know what, my friend? SmackDown was an enjoyable show, and it is
Yes.
stacked, and they're trying
SmackDown
to do
was
the
awesome.
same thing. They're trying to emulate what they're doing over there by setting it ablaze, and look, everything is great.
They're doing what they're doing with the men's main event on SmackDown with the
Yeah.
women's
It's not working.
main event. And it's
Exactly.
not because everyone says you're not deserving, and then the champion's either a manager, valet, and she's getting beat up. And I need to send you this from our great. Check your messenger because our great women's world champion. I'm sorry. Let's kick it off with that. We're
Yes,
not kicking off
please.
with the drama yet.
No.
I just don't understand the contradictory because you know how her catchphrase, "I'm the greatest women's world champion of all time."
all time.
But she said she's actively regressing how does that make sense for you to see? I get heel work, but how does that make sense for you to use it as a catchphrase? I'm the greatest women's world champion of all time.
Yeah, I mean, you tell them those hoes mad. Let's see what's going on this side. Can we hear him over here?
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think
Better.
it's working at all. But
So wait, is Pico's mic like glitched in?
I'm trying to go ahead and get it to work, but I don't
you
think it's
hear me?
working.
What I'm saying,
regardless.
If you can
Yes,
hear me say Mets are gay.
Mets indeed are gay, but
Okay. Okay.
all right. Let's see if it works
First of
back
all-
here. Talk to me.
First of all, Cody, you
Perfect.
do watch AAA because you watch the Mets.
Yes, I have recording on in here, so that's why I'm. Continue, sir.
Oh, and you said this was the fucking Raw review. I thought this was the Raw fucking review. That's
It
what I
is
came
the
for.
Raw fucking review because it's Cody's birthday. We hit 100K, and on top
Well, there's
of
no Raw
that
fucking
shit,
there, but
Raw was fucking boring. So it is the Raw.
Okay.
Fucking
What I sent
review.
you, is that being a heel or is that just contradicting your character's main shtick?
Both. She manages to do all of the above. Hold on, we've got to step into the $10 billion studio. That was quick. See? We didn't even have the transition ready. I did, but apparently it doesn't want to work. Hose mad. Look at this shit.
Hey Jake,
Yes, sir.
and Cody, I'm gonna actually, I
Yeah.
could actually might see the Mets play this week
Now that's incredible. See?
because Syracuse is playing in Jacksonville,
Oh.
the International League. Syracuse Mets, they're
Gotcha.
AAA team.
Throw your screen back up, beautiful.
So you might actually be
See the better version, yeah.
yeah, I gotcha. But Ho's mad, as we see down here in the meantime.
don't see
Ho's
it.
mad. Ho's mad. And
Who's Hose?
regressing the women's world championship. One day at a time. You go, girl. That's the champion we want. Right there. Everybody give it up.
But then next week she'll claim I'm the greatest women's world. So this is her character
Of all
I don't get it.
time. It's lacking. But you know what's not lacking? It's your birthday!
Yeah. Is this a
Hold
goofy heel move?
no,
to
hold,
say
hold on. I spent so much money on the thing and hold on. It's your birthday. Jer, fix this. Give it a second. You're supposed to say the word and it does the thing. Watch. See, like, yeah.
Yeah.
And Davix. Right? It's working, but like birthday. There we go. All right. See, we paid for the. Aren't you impressed? That's your gift. Cost me a couple $100 to. I thought you'd like it. Okay. Put it away. Put it away. No.
Cody's not a girl, but he's a woman.
He doesn't like it. He doesn't. No, go ahead. It's fine. No, he doesn't like it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I just worked on decorations and streamers. All these party plans. It's fine. It's fine. I thought it was nice.
I'm done.
For your birthday? No? Fine. Yeah, this Raw was abysmal, and Cody knows it. And, you know, Cody.
Boring.
Boring is an understatement, and we know that for a fact. And Liv is not helping at all with any of this.
Oh, really?
They said this was great heel work, so she's either just stealing John Cena's "I'm going to ruin wrestling" thing, or
That's ruining baseball.
so she's basically stealing John Cena's thing. She calling herself the greatest of all time, but saying she's regressing everything. Okay.
So she just doesn't have the I don't know, the ability to pivot. And I said it earlier, and I'm trying to find the exact line there, but you mentioned it as well. You know, they're trying to stack the deck like they did over on the SmackDown main event title scene, but it doesn't work when you continuously put everyone down. You're saying everyone in some way, shape, or form doesn't deserve to be there. Stephanie's the only one kind of building up her opponents. Like, she's like, I'm going to...
So the Women's World Championship feud, Becky and Stephanie say they don't, are saying each other don't deserve to be there, and Liv Morgan says she's regressing the title.
Yeah,
That's your...
I mean, and Milo is pissed that you didn't pay him his money either. He worked so hard on all the birthday celebrations.
I know.
And
I hope Cody got his Easy Bake Oven and Barbie Dreamhouse like he wanted.
I sent it to him. Did you get it?
Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah!
Uh-oh. The one thing we didn't get him was good internet. Still, Cody, when you can hear me.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. Potato, did you get your Easy Bake Oven?
No, I did not.
Well, goddamn Porch Pirates, man. I did send that and the Barbie Dreamhouse to your house, so make
Did you share that screen yet? I don't see you.
Okay, this everything's fucked in here because it is shared, and I'm not sure what's going on. But hold on, let me.
Remember, because I'm
gonna throw you out. All right, ready? We're gonna see if this fixes it, and then I'm gonna stop the stream here. And I'm gonna restream it, and then I'm gonna take Cody and I'm gonna throw him back in here.
When I stop my stream, it hurts. It really hurts. You're not supposed to stop your stream.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, if you pinch it off, you get more flow afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see you.
Hey, so that's why you didn't like your gift. That makes more sense. You couldn't see what was going on. Everyone just thought you were an ungrateful fucking asshole. And I'm like, no, Cody's not an ungrateful. That's not his style. Because I went ahead and I had it all set here. You know, we were like, check this out. Birthday.
Cody, did you get my gift?
You don't like
I
it
got
still?
your mud.
No, I sent you some lettuce and some jalapenos.
You don't like it still?
Thanks.
Take it up.
No.
So you are just...
You're regressing the show, Jake.
I'm sorry. I was trying to celebrate. I know, but I was trying to make it a fun celebration, and I said in the initial...
So I'm hooking up with Liv and Cody Rhodes?
Well, I thought it was hilarious because I didn't do that.
Okay, was I drunk with
and
the
I
Cody
showed
Rhodes
you
thing?
that. So with the Cody Rhodes one, I typed in originally, and you can go ahead and see. I said, have Cody be with Liv. And I used you because vidIQ knows your likeness. And then for whatever reason, it had you being held by Cody. And I died laughing like a little schoolgirl and cackled. and he hawed and gahuffed, you know, and then I went ahead and to it a few times and decided I was going to go with the other one that here looks more festive and raw-like, but still, yeah. AI. It's going to take over the world. Right? On your birthday?
Never let my Wi-Fi.
You still have to watch scrambled porn. It's so bad.
I don't know what's worse. The fact that your Wi-Fi actually did kill
My
the bit.
Wi-Fi is.
Poor Cody's just having a Wi-Fi-tastic night tonight. Oh, poor buddy.
Buddy, old pal.
My Wi-Fi had it.
I see that. Go and jumpstart your router quick, and let's hope. I'm going to turn down the stream quality on your end and see if that helps. Okay? Okay. We'll see if that makes a bit
Let's
of a
see if
difference.
that works.
Jumpstart your pussy.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's for later. Pack of beer and little vices, OF. I mean, yeah, but that's the problem. I mean, we were trying to apply for our button, our silver play button, but it says we have to wait 10 days for it to acknowledge that we're actually at the required level. But it also says we can't have any current or former community violations.
You know what
so I don't
sucks,
know if
too?
we're going to qualify, and that's going to break my heart. But what?
The shittiest thing about all of this is
Balls haven't
great.
dropped.
not that.
Mm.
That I have to leave soon to go on assignment.
I know, and that's why I was just gonna say. So, I mean, Stewart skipped right to his rating. It was a 2. What would you give tonight as a whole? Because we're gonna do rapid fire Raw before we go into all the preview for the week and all that stuff. We'll tackle that when you have to go ahead and conduct your birthday party at the strip club. I mean, assignment. Yeah.
Okay, where is this assignment? Because you slipped up there. What strip club? Okay, let's just be flat. Like, it's not a male one again, is it?
No. It's whichever one we went to with my wife on Friday.
Oh, okay.
It's in Southern.
But that was the male
I'll tell you
one.
that much. No. This one had. Well, they identify now as women, so.
But they had a.
So speaking of, funny enough, there was a guy that was getting kind of a little bit ostracized by his girl and wanted to please her more in bed. So he used a bull castration device with the rubber castration bands that, exert like hundreds of pounds of force to castrate grown bulls. So you open this rubber band with a device that it's like, vice grips, like bolt cutters, basically. Like you're going to cut a lock. That's what it looks like. But it opens up a very tiny rubber band with force. And you stretch it out really far and you go ahead and you let it clamp. And it cuts off the blood supply and the balls fall off in about a week.
Yeah.
Guy did this to the head of his dick and ended up having it entirely amputated. Did you know that you still get erections without having a penis? Because internally things happen, so it's extremely excruciatingly painful for him. And on top of it, she cheated on him and left him. So said she needed to get filled. So he's got no girlfriend. His entire family knows, and they can't do an amputation. Or they had to amputate it, but they couldn't do a transplant. So yeah, and then that guy went ahead and committed YouTube safe word unaliving. No, he committed suicide by jumping out of a plane. Did you hear about that?
I did not.
This weekend. So I think it was Friday maybe, but we missed it for the other shows. But yes, he decided to go ahead and dive out of the plane. Okay. But he was the flight instructor. He left the student to fly and land this plane as he was just like, yep, I'm done. See ya. Opened the door and leapt to his demise. Well, then, you know, this is what happens when there's not a great Raw. Weekly Weird News becomes a thing, but... You know, this is hose mad at the nth degree, Cody. This is just...
This is hose mad.
It's relatable. You know, Corey Graves went ahead and talked when Big Cass showed up. Danhausen couldn't remember his own catchphrases. Oh, we know why. We know why. Because you're 7 feet tall and he can teach that. And he did
No, we
to
know
Carmella.
why, Jake. Yes.
He taught it to Carmella.
Yeah.
Time and time again.
Carmella left him because she thought he was too soft. So.
Oh, I thought that was Enzo's thing. Gotcha. Now that makes sense. With all the drinking and the abuse. And yeah, I gotcha. Danhausen, though, was there during commercial. How about that? Everybody loves Danhausen. And we love to see him, right? You know? Danhausen.
What do you want to talk about?
I get it. He said Cody's catchphrase.
Wait, I don't think that's it either.
What's the other one, Danhausen?
Stole that from The Rock.
Norfolkhausen! It's Tiffy time!
It's Tiffy time.
Like, it's funny because he's saying all wrong catchphrases.
Okay, let me give you
Rock
tonight's
did in
rating. I
98.
forgot if I did.
But that's it. It sucks. It's over.
So,
like
tonight's Raw rating. Listen.
Yes,
Sorry to interrupt
please.
that.
No, please.
2.5 out of 10. This might be one of my lower ratings yet, but
Whew. I can't go that low because of the wrestling. There was some really good.
there was good
bouts
wrestling
here
but,
tonight. I'm still a
this stuff
wrestling fan at heart.
I don't know if I cared for them. It was good
Triple A
matches.
is booked
but
really well, and it's like a bizarro world. It's like, you know, when you have two different universes for comic books, and it's like, oh, well, Spider-Man's a badass there, but over here he's a gigantic twat, you know?
Yeah.
Over there he's fucking Aunt May, but over here Uncle Ben's still alive, and he
Like what people like Dominic
mocks
are talking
Peter.
about?
It's pretty sad,
so
actually.
so
I didn't know
Penta can't
Uncle
beat
Ben
Chad
was a
Gable.
pedophile, but
Penta can't beat Chad Gable, but he's supposed to beat Roman. We're supposed to like take that seriously.
Yes, that's, you know, and here's the thing, like Dom is their champ, and they beat him clean tonight for he's the AAA champ. And it's not like they're still doing the Ray is punishing you thing. Oh, wait, yes, they are. Why? Like, Ray shows up and he's like, fuck you and the ground you stand on. And he's like, oh, guess what, son? You're an asshole. Fantastic.
Luchador.
Yep.
I want to see him fight
And that's what we got.
or El Dandy or Silver King or whoever the fuck he's fighting. We don't want that. Who cares?
No, and I like AAA. But the way they set this up, it should have been El Grande, at least that, because he's the most over. But they shouldn't be fighting Roman. I'm sorry, they shouldn't. What they should have done is had a tournament on Raw to see who faces the AAA mega champ for the fucking title. And then you're taking the best of Raw, even take the best of AAA and make it a triple threat. Add NXT in there if you fucking want, and SmackDown. Like, make it a big deal. 5-way. Whatever. Something better than this. Please, for the love of all that is, for fuck's sake, holy, give us something to be entertaining. And then go listen to my new single, The Jake Tapes Falling Down, because it's one of my favorites, and it's our new intro. And you should listen to it.
If Solo had won, then the Bloodline has to leave him alone. Well, I wish, like, you know, the Bloodline would leave the fans alone and they'd fucking kill his 6-year storyline.
But that's the thing right there. You nailed it in so many levels. The Judgment Day, and at least the Judgment Day would like kind of refresh every once in a while, but they were all fresh new faces in a way. Like, you know, they were all up and coming or building together, and they got Edge out very quickly. The rest of it was fairly intentional, poignant in its booking. Like, everything they did had something intended to be done. And then it's overstayed its
No,
welcome.
you don't even care about anyone in the group anymore.
No,
They make
and the bloodline has been doing the same thing since August of 2020, since fucking Roman came back. And
Well,
he's
here's
not
the
the
thing.
GOAT.
You have
He
to make
needs
it
the
clear.
mouthpiece.
The
And he's
Judgment
not
Day-
here again. Oh, I'm going to be full time. I'm going to be there all
I'll get into
summer.
the bloodline too here. But the
They're all
Judgment Day,
tweeners.
is it the Judgment Day that needs to end, or does Liv Dom need to end too? Because people consider it separate things. People
It's
like
not
Liv Dom
separate.
needs to stay.
I mean, he needs to be away from Liv regardless, but you saw what happened to him on his own tonight. I guess it doesn't fucking matter. But if you look back, I mean, the guy, usually you win the IC title at Mania, and then next year you're kind of going for the bigger belt, or you're doing so. And then next year it was all bullshit, you know? He had that great moment at 41, and then you're up to 42, and it's like, oh, all right. Here we go. We're not getting anything amazing from Dom. He doesn't care. He's not inspired at this point, and the booking is ass backwards. And not only is he frustrated, he's vocally frustrated. Like, he's come out in interviews, and we've talked about this on Weekly over the weekend, weekly, whatever we want to call it, Ulta SmackDown, weekend, pew pew. Still, I don't know. The whole thing is just so repeat. Like, oh, we had something that worked. We got to keep doing it. That's one thing I will say about Vince. Like, even when Austin was on top, he wasn't in the same way on top for 10 years. He had about 3 years. Then he was gone for about a year and a half. And then he came back and he had another short year and a half, 2 years. And then he did the heel run quickly. And then a little bit of time away. And then the GM stuff. But it was like different roles every 3 years. The Rock. Bad guy, good guy, Hollywood Rock. You know, Roman's been the heel, but now he's supposed to be the face, but he never turned either which way. So there's no.
None of them are. They're all tweeners.
Every one of them, but
All of them.
they don't want to consider
Everyone.
tweeners. They're all faces, you know, but they're not. Their characters are shitheads. They have terrible, you know, morals and awful motivations, and it's all selfish mind games and.
Right.
Fine, but your heels suck because no one is able to be okay with being a bad guy. They all want to be liked and cheered. MJF will go up to a kid and flip him off because he doesn't care about them liking him. He needs that heel reaction. That's bigger than him and his ego of being loved. And then he ended up being loved for being a heel, and it fucking turned into shit. But still, Braun doesn't want to be in the vision. Yeah, you can tell. He's acting on it, but he actually is truly frustrated as well. So now they're acting on, in storyline, what's come out due to sour grapes, but it's not sour grapes. Braun Breaker was supposed to be the future. He was supposed to win the Rumble and go on to fucking go to Mania.
Heyman is managing Oba. That is happening.
Oh, it's going to happen.
So
Heyman
they're
is
a
going to
whole-
manage Oba.
So their whole shtick right now on Monday Night Raw specifically is like, let's make storylines out of what people are complaining about.
Yes. So this way he can say that he's listening. It's smart.
Yep.
It's included. Things of that nature. Yeah.
What was
They're doing this with
Solo's-
multiple things: the Vision stuff, the Bloodline stuff, the Judgment Day with the World Title stuff. They're doing it with everything.
Solo's 3-week face run. What the hell was that for?
I want to know what everybody's thoughts on night 2 of Raw, not SummerSlam, but
And they liked. The crowd was digging Solo as a face for 2 weeks.
I know
With the pew pew.
it worked. It got over.
And now it's
there's a
over.
few things. Him yeeting all of it.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Now he's just going to stand in the background with Jacob and be a mute. I guess. I don't know.
I guess. And yay, like that's your big plan. Okay, sweet.
I would have been
Wonderful.
pissed if I went to Raw tonight and the main event was Solo against Jay. I would have wanted a refund or a riot, or I would have been so upset.
I know. And you think about it, like, I'm upset with Solo losing tonight. Like I said, he's getting over. He's this face. He's being appreciated. Sophisticated gamer, I could read, and my brain's not broken. Yeah, Braun got hurt. Here's the thing. Braun was back in time for Mania. So that don't mean shit. He could have won the Rumble and been back in time for the title match. Next. Sorry, I'm just being an ass, but no.
Maybe
Bronson and Seth got hurt
his-
as well. The entire vision was cursed and fell apart.
Stupid.
Just like what? The fucking interim title. Did I not say it? They didn't even have it for a week. A week. She's injured. A week.
A week.
I'm sorry, but it's ridiculous. I forgot that I was still in Liz's chat on twitch.tv/DJAnime2016. Say hi to her. So I had to say, couldn't chat. So now I just got to harass the hell out of them. I like to continue my annoyances while still being live. Let's go ahead and trigger some
We all agree
noise
Austin
effects.
Theory sucks.
Yes.
We all agree.
Absolutely.
He beat Cena at WrestleMania. He had a.
Whoa!
See, I'm just gonna keep it going. Sorry. Yes.
Doing
continue.
all this is why.
Mets won.
Yeah. No. Yes. Continue.
Okay. He beat Cena at Mania. He had a promo with The Rock on SmackDown. He was the mask guy or the hood guy or whatever.
Yes.
And now he's fighting Tozawa as half of a basically, jobber, scrub, whatever the hell you want to call him, tag team, because there's no tag teams worth a fuck.
Yeah.
And with
There's
that girl,
none at all. So
she's over more than him. And yeah, fighting Tozawa. I mean, ugh.
And he
That guy's a
struggled
lost
to
cause.
beat Asian Tucker. Struggled.
That's a good thing, huh?
That gets you over big time, apparently. Like,
I'm doing like a whole 180 here, but I have to do it now. Piss off if you guys are in the chat.
One day you'll get to do a 69.
And a 68.5.
So the funny part about this is, even after all that, Maxine and Theory still look like the better couple, huh?
Yes.
They fuck.
Remember
They're at least
Liv and
united
Dom always
in-
interacting? Where was Liv Dom tonight? I thought they were...
They were busy sharing popcorn. I don't know. I mean, they couldn't even be out there for each other or helping each other anymore. He's like, bitch, I got my own shit. Be damned, wench.
When is LA Knight gonna confront his sister about splitting it up with Theory?
Who?
Remember? LA Knight, that was Maxine's brother.
With everybody saying,
You're a whore.
Yeah.
That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna be
with
like,
everybody saying,
you're a whore.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think they should have some little passing or something. It would be funny.
Yeah.
He should be like, I thought I knew you. Mom's going to be pissed
Yeah,
that your
sis.
lips are loose.
Sis.
And it's not from giving us sweet mama's grandchildren. All right?
yeah.
Dupree. Oh, boy.
Dupree.
Yeah.
It was Dupree.
Yeah, it set me free.
Dupree.
Cody.
One more time for the house, please.
Who was that?
What?
I asked Spaz. He thought of Raw.
Oh, none of that came through. But sadly, here we go.
Naomi.
Spaz.
There we go.
He did his pew pew. Oh,
Naomi.
boy. Spaz. That 911 call cracks me up every time. I know I shouldn't laugh at a tragedy, but
The Wi-Fi sucks. Huh?
I know, it's terrible. Are you playing with your new flashlight for your birthday?
I am not.
oh.
And he's playing with
I
his
thought it
nightlight.
wasn't going to work because it did the robot voice.
But it worked.
Poor Cody. We got to get you some internet.
Work.
Why isn't Berto in the AAA tournament
Yeah, we do.
for Roman's title?
I don't know, and I was gonna ask that. I was like, I had the alarm set and ready. I figured they made such a stink about showing up at Raw, and haven't been used since. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. The crowd even popped and chanted Solo's name. Why does he have to get brought to Roman? What's he going to do? Surprise Roman and whoop his ass? Like, of course not. He's going to be reluctantly in the bloodline again. This is stupid. This is dumb. I don't care if he's even a mole on the inside or it's a... Whatever. They could have it be the most amazing story ever, and I'm going to fucking hate it. And I'm a hypocrite. Guess what? I am. I'm done with the bloodline. I am burnt out with it. I don't want to watch Raw because of it, sadly. I don't. And now the next few weeks, they're building to nothing. They have Sunday night's main event the first weekend in September, the 6th or whatever, and then Money in the Bank at the end of the month. Before then, it's NXT and AAA Heatwave, and they're building to Mexico City's Raw. That's it. There's no big PLE until the end of next month when we get all the way to Money in the Bank. So they don't have any big... That's why they're doing the tournament with Roman. So Roman will fucking show up to a Raw and have a match like it's a PLE. There's nothing big coming up on the Raw side for weeks and weeks to come. So they're going to be extremely short-handed, meaning less talent. Joe Hendry was there singing in the commercial break. Again, they just have him singing a random song about giving him all the titles, and he has an album coming out.
Yeah.
Why did they sign that man?
Why? Keep him in TNA, keep him in NXT. He was working so well in both of those. I mean, yeah, Joe Handy in AEW, but it's Joe Handy.
Hey,
Joe
after watching
Handy.
Eddie Kingston the other night, they could sign anybody. You know?
I mean, they made Solo funny. I give him credit. It worked. In some stupid fucking way, it worked. And I know, usually I'm like, oh, I came in with a positive attitude. I will then go ahead and I will get through it all. You know, I sit here and I try to go in with an open mind. I do. And I'm the one that says like, oh, it's got to be fun. So I'm not going in to hate, but it makes you so fucking angry because they
can't have nice things.
Exactly. And how many storylines have they forgotten about or skipped over? All the stuff with Roxanne and I mean, now the big surprise that Cody and I were like, well, who could it be? It's got to be Lola Vice, right? At least because they just brought up Tatum.
Yep.
It's got to. No, it's fucking Io. How is that a surprise? No one thought it was going to be her because they said it was a surprise. So we're like, Io's already out there, and she's like, I have a surprise partner. Well, it can't be Io because Io's 3 fucking feet from her. So who could it be? I wonder. Well, fuck me, smack my ass and call me Susan tonight because make it make sense. Again, please, at this point, it's becoming a kink. With how much they embarrass me, I'm liking the pain. What did we get out of I enjoy doing the reviews. Like, at least we can still be critical and come up with better solutions. But yes, the heel turn is long coming, and sadly, I've tried to defend it. I've tried to be optimistic, and every time I've been optimistic about, all right, well, SummerSlam, no matter, even if they give us the least entertaining outcome, you know, the lowest common denominator of possible storyline, you know, outcomes, at least this could happen, this could play. They don't even do that. It's so safe, and it's just a repeat of what we've already had. That's what I was saying before. They've had so many different eras. It doesn't happen anymore. Cody!
I have to get that assignment plan going.
All right. Hopefully we'll see you shortly. Return with us. We'll try and still be here, sir.
And give the guy a reach around this time.
Ready.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's your birthday. Let him
I'll
finish.
get an interview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was an interview.
Clean the glory hole after you're finished.
Wait, what are you sending me to? You said this was.
You're gonna
I'm
like
scared.
it. You're gonna.
Well,
it's. I told you.
Yeah.
It's your birthday,
Well,
and everybody's got
scary
to.
at first, but-
Everybody's a little gay on their birthday. Everybody's got to try it
this
once.
is scary.
It's not
No,
scary.
not I.
Just take a big deep breath before you take all 17, because
Already.
Yeah.
if not, it's gonna hurt.
Cody Blue.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't
I hope
give
you're
him a hell
talking
yeah.
about-
Just breathe out and release.
Okay.
Give me a hell yeah.
Don't.
Yeah.
But give
I
Cody a
hope
hell
I'm getting-
yeah. Follow him on Twitter
I'm
at
scared now.
Cody_O_316.
You're a man now.
He's a man now, and he can also rent a car. So 25 is a hell of a thing. Happy birthday,
25?
Mr. Cody. Yeah, surprisingly, right? Times 3.
Shit.
I said birthday again. He didn't even like it. All right? Embarrassing. I was like, look at this. You know, I thought it was. I tried. I thought it was nice. I was like, oh, he'll enjoy it. It's a nice thing to have, you know. And I put in effort in everything, and then instead he's just like, you heard what he said, right? I clearly heard what he said. He was like, and I mean, that's pretty upsetting because I put in a lot of time and effort. Get rid of it. He didn't like it. I even had the whole intro.
Do you really, Lyle?
You're on.
Oh, I don't know when we get that. No, I was gonna say, do you really trust this company to turn Cody heel after how badly they botched Cena?
No. And if they
I don't
do,
either.
he's so locked in on what he wants to do at times and how he's going to do it that I feel like they will butt heads profusely.
I
That
don't
they will
think it's
fight.
happening.
They're not going to do what he wants. Like the initial heel turn will be shocking, but it'll be good like it always is. And then, oh my God, now what?
I think it'll be like Goldberg, and it'll turn face in 3 weeks. It'll really
Maybe.
botch. It'll really
Or see, I don't think it'll go that quick, but I think it'll just be like almost instantly. Like they'll get to the first whatever PLE comes next, and then it'll fall off a cliff. Like that'll be so bad. Whatever the story reveal is, it'll be worse than the
I don't
birthday
think he is.
surprise.
I think
that-
Punk's turning. I still think Punk is, if anyone is, it's Punk.
I gotta stop saying that
Turning.
word. Yeah, I mean, they could do it surprisingly well.
Neither
but
of them really have to. They still have Drew. They still have Randy. They still have Gunther. They still have.
yeah, I mean, I just SmackDown set. It's Raw that has the massive issues here, and I mean, me and heels is greater than heel Cena, absolutely, or heel Cody Rhodes. I don't know what they wanted to have like the main takeaway from tonight be besides look at the lack of star power you've made our roster feel like. I say this right now. Who's the biggest women's star? Truly. I mean, it's supposed to be Liv, but even she's not getting the reactions. Rhea was really up there pre-injury. Help me out here, chat. Charlotte and Alexa get big pops, but they're not the
Jade.
biggest. Sanjay Dutt, yeah. We got a few other spots, but like Io gets big cheers, but they've kind of cooled off on her as well. She's kind of been relegated to mid-card tag team support act. Sol gets a good reaction, but she still doesn't feel like the biggest star overall. Like Becky feels like a big star, but I don't feel like there's anyone else that really reaches her level.
Baby.
Maybe?
Bianca's baby.
Yeah.
Bianca's
I mean, forget affirmative action.
Right.
They
That's
could
a
go
tag
ahead.
team.
Yeah, that is a major instant star. No crying in a hotel lobby for those two. They're going right to the main event of Mania. is the crippled one that's never coming back. Yeah, pretty much. And Danielle Housen, she's already cursed. I'm telling you, teenagers, young adults, all of it, evil.
Dan Spiveyhausen.
Now we're talking. All right. The hula shirts.
Waylon Mercy. Waylon Mercy.
No. I am, but still, I like me some Dan Spivey too. All right. Let me show you which one I'm thinking of. Dan Spivey floral. Let me see if I can find the image. Yes. Here we go. I found it. I'm not crazy. I always thought this was... Oh, it doesn't let me... All right, hold on. I have to add source this way. Capture. Here you go, Pico. So I don't seem entirely crazy. But I always think of this picture for some reason when I think of Spivey.
Is that Baron Von Raschke?
It just cracks me up. Yes. But also you got Waylon Mercy to have that. But they also had, Looks
like Kane's uncle.
Yeah. Spivey. Get him in that. That's what I always think of. Forget the Mercy times. I don't know. Like, the main takeaway from this Raw is the Bloodline is now getting another member. And there's no major top-tier star right now. Dominic's not getting booed out of the building like he was, in the sense of, everyone was playing along with it, and he couldn't even say a word on the mic. No one is getting ovations besides Roman. Sometimes Seth does, but never quite to Roman's level. And Sol is up there, but it matters because, yes, they got the crowd behind the good matches tonight, and we're going to be meticulous and go through more of it, but there's just a lot that I'm just baffled by. Penta, Laredo Kid, like you said earlier, Pico, it's like, how the hell are we supposed to believe that, all right, one of these two is going to then face Psycho Clown or L.A. Parquet? Come on.
Okay.
The clowns again?
I thought La Parka died.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's L.A. Parquet. And the clowns? Fuck me. I thought we were done with those. So more clowns, more bullshit.
Doink lives.
You got Dragon Lee and the Dr. Wagner Jr. guy. Thought Jr. was having brain surgery. I didn't know he could wrestle with a mask. And then the other one there.
In defense of Dragon Lee, though, there is a place in Jacksonville called Lee's Dragon. And they had really good the rangoons, wontons, those things.
Really crab rangoons? Love me some crab rangoons. They're my favorite.
They were full. They weren't like weak. Yeah.
Isaiah will tell you. There's a hibachi place here. Iron Chef Hibachi. And it's next to the Stop and Shop. It's incredible. Not only do they make amazing food, but right in front of you, all their little knife tricks. But yes, Ray Fen Ikes and El Fiscal. El Fiscal?
Mescal's brother?
I don't know. One of them's taking on Roma. It's gonna be Pantiche taking on Roma. Because it's in Mexico, so it's Roma. You taking on Roma in Mexico? See? That they care about AAA suddenly, and this was a hell of a 10-minute match. But it's a hell of a Penta match every time. So could have been on any Raw, could have been on a house show, could have been it wasn't outstanding. It was a lot of fun. It was really well delivered, but this is what you get from Penta regularly, and Laredo Kid is great. It's lucha stuff, and lucha stuff is fun. Lucha stuff is awesome. Psycho Clown and L.A. Parquet will face Penta in the semifinals, and the crowd enjoyed this. How could you not? Of course you're going to get into it. They're flipping and diving and beating the hell out of each other. It's great. Laredo Kid is an amazing talent. No complaint here, but we mentioned again earlier, Austin Theory is supposed to be this big, empowering badass. Why is he going 8.5 fucking long minutes with Asian Tucker? Him and Tozawa should not have been more than 30 seconds, Pico.
They should have a promotion called Double A and put all these guys in there. Like Grayson Waller.
Yes, I thought that was NXT, but it's not anymore. It used to be. Penta and Roman, I don't even know if they're going to have chemistry. And of course, it's a foregone conclusion. I mean, no one's beating Roman at this point, but you really can't suspend disbelief at all. Like, no one in this tournament even has a shot. It should be for the AAA Mega Champion. There's no reason to not have it for their top title against their top, contender and champion. I don't get it.
It will probably end up being Roman against Ray somehow because they never had a feud, and why not? And Ray can still have gas in the tank, like he said, and that'll be a big pet.
He'll just take the tournament for himself. Yeah, and be like, fine, it's mine now. And then he gets his ass beat. Well, he's already challenging for the IC title. He's going to challenge.
There's ways around it. It's pro wrestling, Jake. Things can change.
Exactly, but I'm just saying he's also getting that. I mean, Ray is booking AAA as the GM there, booking, but
like
still,
when Vince McMahon's limousine blew up and then he was back the next week. Things can happen.
Yes, things can change. People can strangle themselves on a weight machine too. Anything is possible. It's on the board. But Theory just being a cuck, he shouldn't have. I agree, Stuart. He should not have taken 8.5 minutes to hit his fucking off switch. That forearm strike is great. I like the finisher. It's a cool finisher, but he should have hit it immediately and just killed this man. It wasn't like you nobody ran in to help him. Like, there was no reason to extend the time limit. It shouldn't. None at all. There was never a saving grace moment at all for Tozawa. Asian Tucker stood no chance. At least if Otis was out there, I could see why it went 8 minutes, because Otis kept jumping in and he had no support. There's no reason in a 1-on-2 scenario, technically 3 with Maxine there, and Logan, even though he's injured, but so 4-on-1 essentially with the Vision here. It should be in, out, done. I mean, how did he get any offense in? He hits him with that massive DDT, and then the crowd woke up. But before that, the crowd was dead. Asian Tucker rips his shirt off and then kicks the crap out of Theory, and then kicks him in the head, and then all of a sudden gets his head knocked off with the off switch. And that's it. But it took 8.5 minutes to get to the last 30 seconds. That was decent. From the DDT on, everything I just said was 30 seconds. The rest of it was commercial break, picture in picture, and fucking Braun Breaker standing there brooding. He's just all despondent, looking away, not giving a damn.
So many people. They've botched Roman. I mean, what's his name? Dominic. They botched Braun Breaker. They botched fucking
Roman as well.
Really
I mean, he's not
badly.
even there most of the times, and he's supposed to be this big, intimidating, impactful heel, but he's a baby face still because they want him to sell merch and get cheered.
They botched Solo. They could have really botched Oba with the
LA Knight only talked in the back for 3 seconds and then doesn't help Solo. Why? Oh, I said that was a one-night thing. Why? I know you want to be done with them, but they're not going to be done till they're done, kind of thing. You know this. You know how this is going.
They're botching Danhausen. They're botching.
Yeah.
Street Profits won the title for a week.
I just don't get it. And of course, I mean, they even botched Obafemi in my honest opinion, because he goes ahead and comes out not to save Asian Tucker. He didn't do it for the good of Tozawa but that's the thing. They have no support. They should be. I've said it before, so I don't want to drown in this, repeated point like Raw did, but that was one of the things that I always loved about like the Territory Days and Jim Crockett Promotions, early WCW. The run-ins and shit, because no matter what, unless the heels locked the baby faces in their locker room and shit like that, once the heels got the advantage, they knew they only had 10 to 30 seconds of a beatdown, because then the locker room emptied.
The wrestlers came out.
Yes.
not producers,
not security, not the
agents,
wrestlers. And then if it turned into such a vicious brawl, then they would have real town police go in and arrest people and separate them and take them to jail, you know? But they would actually take them and book them and then would clear the charges at times to keep up kayfabe.
Yeah.
Love that.
And the wrestlers would come out without their theme music, without their entrance.
Because it wasn't queued up. They didn't have the tapes racked. You know, how are you going to rewind the tape and have it all, like, things were different then, so it wasn't practical. Right. And they didn't try to you don't need to like Jeff Hardy juking down the aisle while his brother's getting another concussion. He's dying. Save him. You know, I'm sick of the let me get my shit in stuff. Yes. And so they stopped beating the hell out of Asian Tucker because Oba's coming, but he's coming to face Braun.
Kill the guy first.
Yeah, just keep killing him until he gets there. Instead, Braun Breaker just stares at him. And then Theory runs at him, and he's the only one with balls. He is. He ran right at him. Even though he got killed, at least he tried. Braun Breaker just jaw jacks the entire time. And then he basically waits for him to take off the Dunkin' Donut Munchkin necklace. And as soon as he gets the Munchkins off, it's go time, right? No, then the producers and the refs and you know, Pierce break everything up, and Oba's smiling and Breaker's happy now, and they're staring, and that's it.
I tell you honestly, I have been watching more older wrestling than
me as well. If you couldn't tell, you know, that's why I love the Midnight Express so much. You know, Cornette was a diabolical bastard and would do these underhanded things. That's what made you want to see them get their ass beat. But they also were dominant. They won. They were the tag champs forever for a reason. So that when you had the scaffold match situation, you're like, oh shit, now they're you know, oh, now they're facing, you know, the Steiners. Now they're facing, oh, they're going to go against the Road Warriors and that shit. Now Cornette's got his knees blown out. That kind of stuff. Because
I watched that live on closed circuit TV.
See? How incredible is that? Like,
I saw the first Starrcade. I saw the first WrestleMania.
Right? 87, 88. I mean, that's amazing.
Well, that was 86, but
yeah.
I saw the first Starrcade. I saw the first WrestleMania.
There's so much 84.
Stuff I would love to like pass down. 85. I would love to like pass down some like, you know, hey, watch this, or, you know, to the younger folk, you know, like, you know, this was really great. Watch this guy's promos. Watch this guy's matches. Watch this. It's so much better. I know it'll never come back because of the internet and all other shit, but
yeah,
it's just,
you're right. 85. God damn it.
Yeah, WrestleMania was March 31st, 85.
I said 84. Look at you. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. You know what it is? Because 10 and all the way up is always an 04. So it tricks the memory.
Yes, I'm old, Jeremy. Bastard.
That's why you're the elite knowledge master. And I just play one on YouTube.
I remember the first match I ever saw. I remember the first time I went to wrestling. I remember
That's incredible. I have, like, I remember going to certain events, like Jeremy and I went to a, you know, SmackDown. I remember that clear as day. I remember like things here and there, but like some of it is so meshed together. I wish I had
They used to put the results of the wrestling show in the newspaper with the box score and the stuff. They used to do that.
Yeah. And
like
those are the things that I miss.
On Thursday night in Jacksonville.
When people had to be celebrities online instead of being wrestlers, that's the social media aspect. The tout days when they started doing that, and Cena cared. Like, you could have been the face with the Make-A-Wish stuff and not done all the Instagram and your troll posting and it you didn't.
My generation had to learn through the magazines. We had to learn through the magazines. I watched the whole Waller Kaufman whole storyline. Watched that whole thing. I thought it was real.
Oh yeah. There were so many times. I talk about like Junkyard Dog being blinded and everybody being like, "Oh my god." Yeah. So many things that, you know, especially being a kid, like I knew wrestling was predetermined and I knew it was fake to a certain degree, but I still, like, it was like, you want to still believe, you want to still, and there was times where when it happened and Austin would do something and you'd be like, oh, that had to have been real because look at that, that's nuts, like there's no way they would have allowed that. And some of the times I'd be like, one of the things that stuck out to me, I had a group of friends here. I borrowed my neighbor's black box and we watched King of the Ring '01. And that was the one we had done it the year before. I think I was in 6th or 7th grade at this point. And that was '01 was the one with Kurt and Shane, right? I'm pretty sure that was that one where he throws him through the glass. And I remember when that happened being like, oh, this has to be real. I remember being like adamant. Everyone's like, you're an idiot. I'm like, there is no way that you could tell because he keeps trying to break it. It's not breaking. I'm like, that is real as real could be. That is pain unlike any other I've seen on Shane's face. He is white as a ghost. It hurts so bad. And finally, Kurt just chucks him through what was supposed to be the set made of sugar glass, and they forgot to switch it out because the pyro would have broken it early. And they never switched it, and it was real glass, and he couldn't fucking break it, and he just kept throwing him through it. But, things like that weren't real, that you assume are, because that was the magic of it then. That was the amazing part, It's like, I'm dying over here, my nose is running again, but hey... it's like I miss that. I miss the speculation.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I miss the fun. I miss, and we have that, and maybe I'm jaded. But we knew as much as we do now as we did, late Attitude Era onward, especially I read, I used to subscribe and pay it at one point to get newsletters, like Wrestling Observer and shit. And it was like, I talked about it before. My step grandfather, they weren't married, but it would have been. And he was so big into, tape trading and all that stuff. And that's what really got me into watching more. But I remember ordering tapes, like you said, from magazines, and they would take forever to arrive. You're talking like 3 months. Things would arrive, and rarely did you forget about it. Usually you'd have like a countdown, especially as a kid, on the calendar being like, come on, it said, 8 to 10 business weeks. But I distinctly, remember getting, what pay-per-view was it? It was the first Inferno match, and I had ordered it in the mail, and it came like 6 months later. And I remember being like, oh my God, I forgot I ordered that. But yeah, they used to have the magazine where you can order all of it. I used to pay for it. Big time. And now I'm paying for it in other ways. Yeah.
Everybody's paid for it once.
I mean, porn is real. Wrestling may be fake. At least porn is real. And sophisticated. This. Yeah. Now, Dragon Lee ends up challenging Dom. Dom is backstage and he's talking to Ray. They're insulting each other because Dom is saying, how come I'm not in the tournament? And Dragon Lee said, I've earned it. I should have a spot, but I'm glad I'm in it. Basically is the point. Dom's like, I should be in it. Dragon Lee's like, I'm glad I'm in it. Wonderful. They didn't even set up the tournament last week. Really. It was an Avengers post-credit scene. Roman sees Ray, and they're like, oh, yeah. There you go. Mayor Dickinson, glad to see you, sir. Legends of Mid-South Wrestling 3-disc DVD pack. Oh, hell yeah. That's incredible. I had...
Atlantic was fine.
I had, because it wasn't so much like seasons, but I had the first however many weeks that was of Smoky Mountain Wrestling on tape. Those, all the Pokemon cards, my drums, all that shit my father pawned. But I had so many tapes, magazines, autographs, you name it. Tons of stuff throughout the years. Tons of memorabilia. But yeah, Dom saying I'm the champion. I should be, basically, I should be leading the charge for AAA. So, yes, indeed, Cody back. But thank you, Mayor Dickinson. Happy birthday again to Cody. And thank you, everybody, for subscribing, hitting the like button. Thank you to all the members and everybody that's been so amazing, supporting us and helping us get to over 100,000 subscribers. Our new song, the Jake Tapes, Falling Down. It's doing amazing things right now. We are at 100,850 subscribers. The new song has amassed well over 15,000 views on YouTube and like 20,000 playbacks on YouTube Music already. I don't get to see all of the lovely like Spotify numbers. You have to pay quite a hefty fee to get all of those details. So usually I'm just taking the monthly report. But thank you all so much. On the YouTube Music side, we're at 263,000 monthly listeners. So that's, you know, we may not have a very high wrestling audience, but people like my music, damn it. And I'm proud of it. So 263,000 people listening right now monthly. We've got our new release, like I said. So go ahead and check out the single that is being released now. It's up on Spotify. It'll be up on everywhere else within the next day. So thank you all so much. All I got was this shitty t-shirt. Yeah, Cody thought he was going to the strip club, and he is, but yeah, he's going to clean it. Yeah, Pico's right. And
yeah, he thought he was going there for fun, but he's going there for work.
He's got to, be the jizz janitor, right? Yeah, it's not great, but he was like, fucking A, we gotta give Cody something great for his birthday. And I'm like, there you go, Pico. Pico wanted to make sure he's a man. We made sure that happened with buckets of.
Don't forget to wipe down the poles, Cody. Don't forget.
Got to clean all those. I was watching the girls spray those down beforehand, and I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't even think about the juices thing, huh? Intelligent hygiene,
and the mirrors,
sanitizing. They just had the light up poles the other night. That was enough. $60 lap dances is crazy. What the hell has economics done to the stripper universe? Awful. I wonder how much Cody's charging and getting away with. Probably about $350. I'm telling you. It was supposed to be the cash register. About $350.
That's the stripper name. Yeah,
that Loch Ness Monster. Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of Loch Ness, tomorrow night, Liz and I will be reviewing NXT. Not from Ireland, but from the Performance Center. And it looks like it's going to be better than Raw. So there's that. Who's going to be the number one contender? Is it going to be...
My last bowel movement looked better than Raw.
True. But who's going to be the number one contender? Is it Cruz Montana?
Oh. Ricardo Hearing?
No, let's try it. Cruz Montana? Guys, it's Mike Santana.
Pin drop.
All right, they like Mike Santana. They just don't know him by his new name. Fine. And Grayson Waller.
Oh.
All right, mixed reaction. I'll take it. People are happy, though. They're going to fight. See who's taking on Tony D. I like it. Zarya Ren Sinclair for the North American Championship. Shaquan Sugar and Dion Lennox going to finish their story, hopefully. Nico Vance and Izzy Dame from the Culling against Sean Spears and Lizzie Rain. Should be good.
Trying to be the first NXT champion.
Right. Women's. Grand Slam Mexico last week got 694,000 viewers. That was up from 676 the week before. Last year, this Dynamite had 736,000. So definitely down from that. Speaking of AEW, this Wednesday we'll be talking about Sin City Dynamite. Kevin Knight and Chris Jericho for the TNT title. Jon Moxley, the Continental Champion, taking on Jack Perry in the Continental Cup Tournament first round match. That's right. The C2's back. Jay White and Finlay in the next C2 match. MJF, Bailey, and Nick Wayne in a triple threat. Yeah, right? The Incontinent Cup. Or the Yeah. So, Dynamite sounds interesting.
Night trailer?
I did. Looks interesting. Doesn't look bad, but
it doesn't look good. Yeah. He looks like it might be fun. Like he might be a good part of it.
Yes, and CM Punk was added to an NXT live event this upcoming weekend, not NXT tomorrow. He's advertised for Saturday's event in Petersburg, Virginia at the VSU Multi-Purpose Center. Check out the advertisement at WWE.com/tickets for more. See? Cha-ching. The interim women's champion, Chelsea Green, the fuck did I tell you all, shouldn't have interim titles, has a broken orbital. Now
they need a new interim title.
Those heal fairly quickly, especially while wearing face shields. So hopefully she'll be fine. Don't have her wrestle for the next couple weeks. She doesn't need to drop it. But it is amusing because if you blow your nose and plug it at the same time, your face, inflates from the hole. So very painful, hard to breathe. Hopefully she heals and doesn't bruise up really bad. That would suck. She did have the moderate bruising under her eye, but if she was the actual champ, like they said, even though Rhea had surgery, this wouldn't have happened. It's cursed. Speaking of cursed, the 2027 Road to the Royal Rumble European Tour was announced. You can check that out as well at WWE.com/Road to Rumble 2027. Check that out for more. It's going to be featuring Liv and Punk and Cody Rhodes. Everybody's going to be there. And they're going to Belgium, Poland, Netherlands, UK, Sweden, Hungary, and Ireland. So it's going to be a great trip overseas. I like when they're over there. Why? Because they're on earlier, and I'm lazy. Then, of course, this Friday on SmackDown will be live Tiffany Stratton and JC Jane for the Women's United States Championship. Damian Priest and R-Truth against the War Raiders. And Tama Tonga and Tala Tonga, whatever the hell they want to call them at this point, in a triple threat for the tag titles. Baron Corbin and Carmelo Hayes for the U.S. titles. So it's officially Championship Friday on SmackDown. Kevin Owens is challenging CM Punk for the WWE title, however, August 21st in Toronto. So this Friday's SmackDown will be live from Boston at the TD Garden, and we'll be live with the review afterwards. This weekend, since there's no normal PLE coverage, we will have another movie night. This Sunday and Thursday, we'll have an extended game night. Going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, it's going to be in Finn Balor's hometown. And Randy Orton is advertised to be there indeed. As far as the rest of Raw goes, sir, Michael Cole congratulated Bianca Belair and Montez Ford on the birth of their son, Romeo. We brought that up. Soon to be champion.
Yes.
It should be. I mean, waiting on the test results, but Maury said, anyways, you are the father, right? We got Mega Champion Dominic Mysterio taking on Dragon Lee. A 10-minute match that did not make Dominic look great. He actually looked bored. He did nothing in the commercial break. And then he hit a 619 in a frog splash. Dragon Lee, I almost said Ray Phoenix. Dragon Lee puts his feet up. And you basically go ahead and, what's his finish? Operation Dragon or whatever it is. He gets the pin. Yay. Dragon Lee wins.
Sounds like a movie.
What the fuck? But this was all to bring out the Big Boot and Big Cass. Oh, yeah. He beat up everybody, and that's when Uger ODing himself, Javon Evans, comes out. He's brawling his way with Big Cass, but Big Cass beats the shit out of him. He's stacking bodies and taking names. Started with Carmella, worked his way through Javon and Dragon Lee. How long until he starts tapping out to everything like Rusev? Yeah, I know they're frustrated, with creative, and I don't blame them either with Dom and Braun, but at least they're turning sour grapes into some type of storyline, I guess. We'll see.
Back since he came back.
Yeah. And we're getting the 40th annual Royal Rumble being held in Glendale, Arizona at the State Farm Stadium. So they're letting us know after their European extravaganza, they're going to be going ahead and going to Arizona for the Rumble. Thank you to the amazing producer Jeremy for being at our 100K Cody Big Gift celebration. I don't want to say the B word again, I'll trigger the thing.
The last character of WWE.
I'm talking about birthday, You didn't even like it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that kindly. Yeah, there we go. Maxine's shared around. We got the main event coming up, but before that, they gave us Sol Ruca and her surprise tag team partner, Io Sky, against the Judgment Day's Raquel and Roxanne Perez and Skip. There was nothing to this match at all. At all. I thought that Liv would be a factor. I thought we talked about, Becky basically being redundant. She attacks Stephanie verbally the entire time, but she's supposed to be a babyface. Stephanie's out there saying, I'm glad to be back. I missed you all. I'm going to take out Liv and regain my title. And Becky's like, no, you got injured. You're always hurt and you don't deserve the title. Great way to build her up. And especially your first promo following up your return as a babyface. And you're just spouting off at the mouth with bullshit again. Okay, cool. Fantastic. I'm telling you, Pico. Like, I wanted to like Becky when she came back as a face, but Liv comes out with the same old droning, constant bullshit. I mean, this went on and on and on. I thought Liv would play into the match, but no, of course not. And it wasn't interesting. Sadly, like, give us something here. Give us something in this match, but no. All of it was, Liv Morgan attacks from behind. Oh, yeah, okay. So she's bickering with Becky while she already attacked Stephanie Vaquer.
Yeah, I missed that
Why
segment.
didn't she attack? She didn't attack Becky. Becky cut down Stephanie and said she doesn't belong. The title doesn't belong to you, and I'm going to show you what that's all about. And as soon as she walked out of the ring, Liv attacked her from behind, and then Becky basically got hit once, but then hits Liv with the Bexploder, and they basically clobber each other, and now they're all arguing on who's going to stay out of each other's way. Becky had a whirlwind and massively abrupt turnabout, shift to being a babyface. I'm just left whiplashed trying to understand how she's a babyface now. And then the week after she's a babyface, she's a cunt again. She's just being a bitch and tearing everybody down, and it makes no sense. It goes against her character. It goes against everything that she's out here for. Even if you're saying, like, hey, guess what? I want to take down Liv too. I can't stand her. If you can't beat her, I will, even if it's not for the title. Sure, that's a good story. You want whatever. You don't need the title to face her. I want the title. But it is her title. She didn't lose it. It was injured. Blah, blah. Oh, she lost it at Mania, but she was injured. There's more to it. Let her get the title back, or at least go for it, essentially. I don't know. Becky doesn't have claim to the title like she says she does, and it just, the whole thing was lacking any real drama or tension.
I bet she beat Seth at home. Like,
probably, like, hard. Yeah.
Yeah, like when he spills something.
We don't joke about DV. It's just a prediction, though. Like, I could really see, allegedly, just clobbering time. 2 shits out of 5. And that's what was left on the carpet when he woke up from being passed out. He shit on the carpet, then she knocked him out again. That's why there was 2 shits, not 1. It's kind of like the Amber Heard thing, but she was a bitch and did it intentionally. He was knocked out unconscious and just shit his pants. Then the main event happened, and I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I did watch it, and my memory just erased it. It was like, mentally, my brain went skip, because I was so angry that they brought out Jimmy fucking Uso to be involved the whole time, when all of this was hinged upon Solo saying, you can't do it on your own. You can't stop me. You're not enough. Pew pew. You know, even did the funny thing where, oh, Jay's yelling, this is your warning shot. Bow. And he goes, anybody get shot? You all okay? Like, it was funny. It worked. The crowd laughed. Now they cut Solo's balls off. They amputated him like the guy trying to extend his penis. See how I make it all come back? Like I tell my therapist, that's my superpower. I always make it come back to the start. What the fuck is the point of any of this? I guess because they need to drag it on for the next few weeks until Roman actually has something to do, and he's certainly not going to be in a match. So what are they going to do? They're going to let the Usos celebrate by working together to distract Solo. But here's the thing. Solo got fucking destroyed at one point. He gets hit with the splash. He gets hit with the, all the super kicks and the distraction. And, he kicks out. Crowd goes about as nuts as they could for Solo being the main event of Raw. He's going to build, but I mean, Triumph the Wonder Dog. For me to poop on. Yes, indeed. Like that. I agree. That's what this main event was. It was just shit. And sadly, it's not because of Solo. Jay sucked through all of this. I laughed at him, at Solo yeeting and doing the whole, mocking him throughout the entire match. But when he needed to be serious, he was. I think he can really deliver as a face. But the problem was, Solo never really fully turned babyface, and people don't trust him yet. They want to like him, but why should they trust him as a good guy? Because he worked with LA Knight at SummerSlam? It could be a ruse. It could still blow up in people's faces. So it's hard to trust him. So again, we're left with this conundrum of, hey, we like this guy, but we don't know. So people aren't reacting. So you have a main event on Raw where the audience is barely responding. They're tired of Jay, and Solo yeeting and running it back and the crowd doing it proves that it doesn't matter who has the entrance is over, not Jay. And Jay is not a failure, but he's it's tiresome, it's old, it's worn, it's not great.
Everything
it's
redundant.
It's 100 super kicks. It's a couple of spears. It's a few rest holds and a choke, and it's a splash. And then there's your Uso match. Top to bottom.
Same old shit.
Different Raw. Like I said, 5 matches. None of them were bad by any means, but all of them felt house show-esque. And then, like, Jade and Charlotte on SmackDown botching as much as they did. This is why they need house shows, because Jade didn't know how to take the Sister Abigail. She didn't know how to reverse from the DDT. Like, she didn't know. How are you going to know if you haven't fucking taken it from somebody that's a different height or size? Or some of these moves require intricate setups or that's why they used to do this shit at house shows. If you mess up at a house show, I mean, everybody's recording you now, but so what? Yeah. It's not a big deal to, they botched. Oh, okay, guess what? It's on Twitter for half an hour and then people forget. Right. Unless it's something super egregiously bad. But they need those reps. People are getting injured more because, hey, they got small bumps and bruises wrestling so much, but people weren't getting massive injuries because they were getting, the ring bump card checked up. Yeah, but they were also getting calloused to it. Your body gets into a rhythm, and Punk has said it, like when he's not taking these bumps, the matches are so much more painful. It's harder to prep. It's harder to get through each one. It's when you're doing it regularly, yeah, you're more sore or tired, but your body is also more conditioned to handle the work rate and the workflow. So that shows, like, I don't want them to be 7 days a week or 5 even like they were, but to do Raw and then nothing else for the week. And sometimes I don't blame Punk for going for house shows at NXT. Go fucking do something in the meantime.
Yep.
Really? Jade Cena, you can't wrestle. Dun, dun. Absolutely. And they need practice. They need something. I mean, Jay now gets a win back, so he'll be happy with Roman, or Roman will be happy with him, I guess. I think. Who cares?
I don't.
So Solo is going to be delivered on a silver platter. They said that phrase, on a silver platter. Whatever they mean by that, we have no idea. They did not clarify. They did not specify.
Pig and cut him up.
Whatever it means, I am bringing him to
apple.
Roman. Right? Now, at least that would be creative. Are you aching? Yep. For some bacon. Yep. He could be a big pig, too. Hey! Timon, Pumbaa, Lion King.
I'm playing with my cock. All the boys line up to
Oh,
If I
sorry.
had to if I had to pick a food to have sex with only for the rest of my life and only pick one, it would be bacon, I think.
I was going to say tacos.
Or maybe mac and cheese.
Could I cheat if I say tacos and then be like, oh, today is the quesadilla? Because it's the same food. It's just how you cook it, right?
Yeah, it is the same, right? That is true.
The fuck did you come from?
Lettuce, though. No lettuce.
Yeah, no lettuce. I mean, here's the thing. So people are like, listen, we know Zay works at Taco Bell and everybody's getting diarrhea from Taco Bell. And I'm like, tell me something I don't know.
You know, what's new?
They're like, no, I got diarrhea from Taco Bell. I'm like, and today's a day that ends in Y. And they're like, no, you don't understand. Is it? I get it. I was high in high school and college, too. I used to eat my weight in Taco Bell. They called us the Chalupa Brothers. Back then, when you could buy out Taco Bell and they didn't overcharge you for triple the price of an item because you asked for fucking sour cream on it, okay? We used to
39 cents a
literally,
taco.
we would spend $22 a piece. Pico, that is an ungodly fat person amount of food. No one should have, that was like 4,000 calories in a sitting. No one should have ever
Cost of
consumed.
20 for $7.80.
Yes, exactly. So we spent $22 and then would split it. So like that was so much food. Ungodly amounts. We would have Crunchwrap Supremes and fucking, I mean, I miss my uncle. One of the things he used to get was the Marine, and it was $100 of soft taco Supremes, but no tomato, no lettuce. Supreme is extra cheese, extra sour cream, extra meat. That's his Supreme.
Meat. Oh, yeah.
You love
Fucking
extra
right.
meat. Huh?
So, how was the jizz mop?
That was the worst experience ever.
Now,
Well, you're not supposed to taste it.
you're not supposed to like it either. I mean, it's just supposed to be a core memory.
Spaz, can you take
inspiring.
care of those? They followed me home, Spaz. Can you take care of them? Yes, they're all named Naomi.
Naomi.
Spaz. He took out all the trees. God.
Thank you.
I mean, I am
Anyway.
high from the waist up, but
Spaz, you might need to take care of him too.
Naomi.
Spaz. Fast as fuck, boy.
Wait, you said you're. Do you think? I'm gonna call Landon and Liv on you.
Whoa. Listen, I don't want to go back there. Okay. I had a hard time.
Go back where?
To the no place. They put you in closets and beat you with Bibles, and I'll be a good boy.
There you go.
Okay. The coats. No.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds traumatizing.
We just got through Raw. Literally. I dragged it on as long as I could.
I
Raw
always
was
thought they could.
Solo was my favorite part of Raw. The beginning. That was it.
Yeah.
That was actually hilarious. So, like when
He was
Jay
great.
said, "This is your warning shot," then he was ducking and saying, "Is everyone good back there?
Yeah,
Did anyone
good
get
guy.
shot?"
Anyone shot? Pew pew. He's over with the, like people want to like him, but it's just it's risky because he's pulled the thing before where gotcha fuckers, you thought you could trust me. How many times has he screwed people over in the past and you're like, I thought he could be, you don't know that it's legitimate. So now what are we getting? What are we, it's they should really be pushing like I don't mean like the stoic good guy to where he has to be so virtuous and the where he's like Clark Kent by night and Solo, by night as well. Get it? Boy, I don't know. the lack of him like actually turning babyface, like he didn't turn on anybody, he didn't walk away from the MFTs in a way that would be like, you know, I'm the face now. So the crowd didn't react for the main event hardly at all. And the crowd chanted like you would not believe when he did the run it back and played the theme song for Jay, because people want to yeet. They don't care who does it. They just like the theme. People want to yeet there.
You like babyface Solo?
I'm a good boy. Yes. I think it's a hell of a thing, and I think it could work, and God is great. God is good. No more cock with my food. What?
Penta match?
The Penta match was good. It was just, could be on any Raw or any house show or no. I really hated how Asian Tucker got his ass beat by Austin Theory at the very end, but it took 8.5 minutes to fucking get there. I hated how Dom looked terribly weak, and it wasn't like there was outside interference or anybody fucked with him. He lost on his own. He just got straight up beat by Dragon Lee in a non-title match. No, it wasn't bad, but Dragon Lee shouldn't be beating Dom in this fashion. It didn't. You could, and Dom looks like he's not really giving it his all. Like he's just despondent.
Get your rundown here because I kind of missed some. What about the Stephanie Becky Liv stuff? How did you feel
that was very blasé. Like you were so the. Oh no, I'm talking about the Sol Ruca match. Hold on, I'm still in matches. The Becky Liv stuff was fucked because Becky, supposed to be a face, comes out. She's a total twat, being an awful cunt, telling Stephanie, "You can't go for the title. You don't matter. You're only injured. You're a piece of shit." So she's supposed to be a babyface.
She was a babyface.
Is acting afraid still, so she attacks Stephanie from behind. That's the only thing she can do.
She gets attacked after that. Then
then she gets her ass kicked, and the whole thing, she's got to run away. So she looks like shit. Becky looks like shit. Stephanie looks like shit because now she is being told by Becky that you're not worthy of a title, even though she was the champ. Like
we also,
they've teared everyone down massive pegs here. Oh God, the best ever. You know, thank God she said so many words. Of all
Back
time.
to that, I forgot what you said since my Wi-Fi was fucking up during that segment.
Yes.
Let's hope it doesn't now. But what do you think about what she posted on Twitter saying she is?
Yeah, it just, like I said, it devalues the title, it devalues the program because she comes across as,
because every,
this is me at all times. I'm always in character.
Yeah,
she's always in character, so I'm always on, hey, I'm on, but I'm not turned on, and I'm not actually delivering. And what we got is her and Dom don't care about each other. They're not around. They're not even like, hey, can we benefit from each other anymore? There's no chemistry. The relationship feels long dead, like they're cheating on each other, but not admitting to it.
Remember I said that the other day, and shout out Maddie for flipping out and saying they're always with each other. And
till the very end. Or creative gives up on it.
Here's the issue.
Yeah,
I think this is what you hate, though. This isn't just her. We were complaining about it with Braun Breaker, too. Her gimmick now is complaining about the issues with WWE booking and bringing them to her character, saying, I like this, I like that.
Yes, she's literally just trying to be irritating, and then under the guise of, but I'm a heel, I'm supposed to make you mad. But we're not mad because you're making people angry. We're mad because you're
the most
legitimately making people angry because we're exhausted of you. Yes, exactly. It's ad nauseum, the simplest bullshit.
Using, again, her gimmick, I think that Macho guy was right. Her gimmick now is, what's it called? Her fan base is complaining about how they treated her title reign. Then she praises the piss poor title reign, and then they also follow along and praise the piss poor title reign.
Yeah. And that's what I said to begin with. Like, you know, you see this all the time. Anybody that has an opinion that doesn't align with her, suddenly the claws come out, and that's, you know, when the real side is seen briefly. Besides that, it's all an act, a fence-sitting, diabolical act. And
so was she always this not good? Because or was I on the Liv Dom hype train at first?
I think so. I think it was just, but they were also elevated by those around them. Everybody added to it. It was even R-Truth and even Carlito and Rhea Ripley being involved, and
because
all
we used to disagree about this all the time. You're like, she's not that good because
she's good.
Have to tell me
she's not horrible. She's not. Yeah, but she started in like 24 to really hit that next gear, and I'm like, oh my god, she really is going to be the next like. And her matches are not bad, but getting to the matches is usually the problem. They're so few and far between now when they actually do things worthwhile. A lot of it is the promo department is her just coming out and being grating on the mic, which, okay, it worked for a little while, but now it's past its
People
time.
said it's a good bad because I don't think she's good on the mic. So let's just be clear.
She's not terrible, but it's not. It needs it leaves a lot to be desired. That's really what it comes down
I'm
to.
talking about 2026.
Yeah.
That's all she says.
She just goes on, and Finn Balor has to go ahead and switch brands to get away from them, and he's still in some type of vortex. I mean, Damian Priest, another one I forgot, is that Fly's got to die.
Did we talk about the women's tag match?
Yes,
hey, that makes me think. I got a quick idea.
Please.
To turn Damian Priest to heel, just turn him into a Damian Catholic Priest.
I like Damian Priest better as a heel, to be honest with you.
Now we're talking. He can join Liv at the camp. They can work in cahoots.
Okay. I'm not sure. Do you like Damian Priest better as a face or heel?
Boots? Get it? They're children. Come on. I like. There we go. Get it hard. Yeah, Sol Ruca announcing her amazing partner, Cody. Amazing. Unpredictable. Because
reveal. Holy shit.
She was standing next to Io, and she's like, well, you know what? Next week, I got a partner that's pretty unpredictable. And Io's like, yeah, I can't wait to see who that is.
The unpredictable Johnny Rods.
Yeah, no. But no. Instead, could have had Orlando Jones cover himself in lotion.
There. Sorry for the young audience.
Wait, it's not anybody. This partner isn't anybody that the Judgment Day is feuding with, right?
That's what we were led to believe. It was someone new, especially with all the pizzazz and hubbub around it, the drama. Oh my God! Look out! Look what's happening! This is amazing. Hold
so
your
Liv is
horses.
still feuding with Judgment Day.
Yep, and Io's still just kicking. Io's gonna feud with them.
Still feuding
going
with Judgment
on.
Day. Io is fucking in the Judgment Day vortex.
Yeah, you did what I did. You said Liv, you meant Io, because I fuck up her name all the time too. Usually I want to call her Little Chink Girl, but it's the eyes. I probably can't say that on YouTube. Little
I just
girl.
Damian Catholic Priest. You can say that.
That we can get away with. I just don't think I can say Little Girl.
They can get away with Seven and the Widowmaker and
you can't even say there's a in the armor anymore. They don't let you do it.
Oh my Lord.
I mean, really.
Roxanne Perez.
Huh? There's a in the fauna. I can't do it. See? Doesn't let you.
Free Roxanne Perez.
Yes. Free Roxanne Perez. And her stinky.
In your basement, Cody? Why?
I have an idea about Money in the Bank.
What?
Let me tell you. For both men and women. I think Sami Zayn should win the men's Money in the Bank.
Stinky story. I said stinky story. Now we're talking. So he's got them both.
So I think Kevin Owens should not win it the first time. I think the CM Punk and Kevin Owens feud should drag out to Money in the Bank. Kevin Owens wins the WWE Championship finally, and Sami Zayn cashes in night of because the injustice to Kevin Owens that Kevin Owens did to him at SummerSlam. So what goes around comes around. Now Sami would be like, hey, if you won Money in the Bank, you would do the exact same thing. So instead of waiting until next WrestleMania for Sami to get the title back, Sami screws over Kevin Owens' moment, kind of like Kevin did to him at SummerSlam.
I wouldn't have Kevin win. I'd have Kevin about to win. I'd have him getting a pinfall. 1, 2, whoa. And then the ref just stops for whatever fucking dumb reason that they do.
Like how Kevin Owens made adding himself to his match.
Oh, the
okay, that makes more
Autism
sense. Yeah, Sammy
he needs a new
adding
heel
himself
song.
to Kevin's match.
Yeah.
Like how Kevin added himself to Sammy's match.
Now you're on my page.
What goes around comes around.
Turn
and
the
I think the most interesting thing for the women's is Roxanne Perez, right?
Yes.
Because you got the nuclear code ticking time bomb till the end lives reign and lives.
And it's not that far away.
Right next to her all the time.
Yeah,
and,
so Liv will pump her up and be like,
tension.
you're going to take on Chelsea. We went over this, though. Remember when we were like, Rock should win the Rumble? We went through Rock should win the Chamber. She should. Yeah. We've gone down this like 100 times. We're like, oh, she should win the Money in the Bank. She should break up the Judgment Day. We've said it, and they have never done it. She's the prodigy. She's the next big thing. And then she gets beat tonight. She gets soul snatched
being held back by
and gets pinned.
Someone.
And this match was good. There was no bad match tonight. There was no botches like Charlotte
the wrestling
and
was
fucking
good in this
Jade.
ring, so maybe my
Jay's on
2.5 was.
Yeah, but SmackDown had so many better stories, stars, and moments. I would love to win Money in the Bank, but I've been there, and Lesnar showed up and won it randomly. So I think I am definitely cursed and not allowed to be back in the Civic Center either, unfortunately. So I'm told.
You are cursed.
Money at the sperm bank.
Not cursed, I'm just pale.
Who the hell told you tonight was open mic night, bitch?
No, it's not open mic night. We know what it is here. Everybody knows it's Cody's birthday. Oh, I forgot.
Breaking the piggy bank tonight.
I mean, he's gonna get charged for all the pyro usage, and you still don't like the sign?
Wait, I'm looking at my bank. So that came out of my bank account? You're spending all this with my money? My birthday?
Yeah, I mean, that's how it always goes, and don't be ungrateful. I mean, look, it's your birthday. See, look, you got the... Do it one more time. Shouldn't cost that much. We got the mini special. See? Right? It's great. There's gonna be a couple more charges. Sorry, I I'll just let that go away. Yeah. Sorry. Happy birthday. I thought you were going to enjoy mopping up tons of man tonight. Okay. I thought it was going to be a learning experience. Pico said he got a Groupon for it. Oh, it was a grinder on. Gotcha. Oh, I read the wrong thing. But Stuart is actually the top donor of the stream tonight. So you're getting 2 Australian loonies for your birthday as well.
Cody has a 12 a punch card at the strip club. The 13th dance he gets free.
Oh, nice. Especially for $60 lap dances, you better be building up equity somewhere.
Well, you get 2 guys for 60.
Yeah, you know, couples. They're the couple, but yeah, they make it a menage a trois. Twat. Thank you everybody for checking out the new music. Yeah, this Raw is dead. I'm giving it a 3.5. Simply, I could go with a 4. I could go with a 4 because there was no bad match. Nothing was botched. Nothing was terrible. Even Solo winning pisses me off, and the live crowd certainly was not for it. But
losing.
Yes, losing. You know what I mean. With that loss, goddamn, it was a swift kick in the testes. But I just wanted him to be done with the bloodline. Move on. Be done with it.
Jake,
yes.
I think we got a listener. You know what's funny? We were talking about. This is always great, huh?
We're constantly getting new fans here. We're getting new fans regularly, and
again, this is hilarious.
It's incredible. As soon as we mention anything, they love to check us out. But at least we got that. Hey, We're popular,
get
you know? All the
right
wrestlers
away.
love Into Somewhere. That's for sure. Number one.
Should I be concerned now? This is like happening like 4 times
could be,
today.
Maybe it's stalking. I don't know. Could lead into some type of legal territory. 6, 7. I don't know. I'm giving Raw definitely a 4. Davis gave it a 5. Nate gave it a 2. Cody gave it a 3. Right? You said, or was it a 3.5?
I said a 3.
All right. Pico, where were you at?
0.8.
0.8. I like it. It feels fair. That's a very good answer. At least NXT tomorrow, hopefully, will go ahead and be just entertaining. 3 title matches back to back to back. I'm hoping for something fucking good to happen. I want to be entertained. Stewart gave it a 2. Indeed, Pico. I just want more. I want my wrestling to be good again. And people are like, oh, this is 2019. It's not. It's not 2019. I mean, that was like, that was so diabolically awful that I was embarrassed to be a wrestling fan. This is not that. This is just, Michael Chandler was at the Performance Center and at Raw tonight. That's interesting. Wonderful. Bailey is still discussing AEW just very, very openly. She's not even being like, she's saying the loud part out loud with most of this. So she's here on Instagram. And let me go ahead and step us back in the $10 billion studio. But yeah, she's saying here, all or nothing. It's me, Bailey. Look at that. She's not being subtle about it. But basically, they're just saying that, look at the post, and yep, the song is called what? All In. See? Song so she's playing? Leaving. All In. She doesn't even know the Grouch and Ellie or whoever the fuck this band is. She just picked this because the name of the song is All In. Like, literally, I need to make a song called All In. God damn it. But, I mean, it's not a betrayal if she goes to AEW. It's not insane, but it is disappointing because she is a legend. She is from the same, Becky.
I don't think WWE really wanted her back anyway.
I think there's kind of been unhappiness from her since she was left off Mania, legitimately, and since then it's been this continual, just unhappiness. That's what it seems to be. So, I mean, that's really what it boils down to.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, sucks. And then AJ Styles' son, I don't know if you heard about this at all, but Avery, he made his wrestling debut at basically a GC, not his debut, but with his dad. He came out and wrestled at GCW, and people were criticizing him for not helping out before and after. He didn't help set up the ring. He didn't, do the typical
I have a question.
Earn your dues spots.
Do they pay people to do this, though? Is there people already paid to do this?
I believe so, but I believe the talent helps out as well, typically, especially the younger talent. And no, he was brought in just as a special event. So no, he doesn't need to. He's not required to. He's not in any way, shape, or form expected to either. But I could see people wanting him to not skip right to stardom because your dad is AJ Styles. They basically want him to pay his dues. And I think part of that is developing characters. So I don't think the sentiment was terrible. I think the delivery and how it was brought about was an attack. I think that they should have just contacted AJ and said, hey, not a good look for your son to just big up everybody by not feeling like he needs to help out while everyone else is contributing to making the show a success, however you want to label it.
So do you agree or disagree with the hate on this?
I don't agree with the hate, but I agree with the sentiment. You want the kid to learn, like, hey, these are things that people would have to do to earn their spot on the card. If you wanted to be on this card with no matches prior and no history, you would have to show up and help out to even get a spot. These things,
yeah,
that's how it works. And yes, you're getting in because it's your dad and people are coming to see you and you're selling no doubt about it. I think it's just a genuine worry. I know, it's like having, a kid that's rich, parents, but still making him work. Same idea.
He's paid to wrestle at GCW, not help you put up and take down the ring.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's your job. You just sound jealous, like a jealous douche.
Exactly. So, absolutely. And update with Chelsea, she's not going to hopefully be out as long as people are expecting. She can wear some type of, protective face shield, and they don't want her to have to vacate an already vacated title. So they're basically worried that Rhea's injury is going to take even longer than expected. Yep.
Wow.
MVP saying that he's teasing his retirement. His final match is coming soon. And, hey, what are you going to do? I kind of forgot that he was even wrestling at this point. I thought he was just managing. And when is the Hurt Business even on AEW?
When was the last time they were there?
Whatever they are at this point. Exactly. So, people commenting
on... Remember how everyone talked about how great they are there, and Tony Khan actually books us, and Triple H didn't book us because he's a
Yeah, exactly. One thing I was going to bring up Wednesday, but I'll bring it up now with AJ Styles and his son. One person to chime in is Lexus King, a.k.a. Brian Pillman Jr. So he's commenting on Cannon's criticism of Avery, and he says, as someone who's walked in this kid's shoes, being the son of a legendary high flyer and taking to the indies for the first time, all I can say is it's a different path than most take. He said, I was 5 matches in, promoters would fly me in, tell me to hang out at the hotel until call time, and when I'd get there, the ring would already be set up. To put it plainly, people treat you differently when you were one of us. It's not his fault. There's a different type of baggage this boy carries, an expectation to live up to his father's greatness that most will never understand. I hadn't set up or tore down a single ring until I got to NXT, but yet I'm so glad I started because it taught me a lot about the work that goes into the magic and making the magic that is pro wrestling. I was treated like royalty by everyone in the business until I walked into NXT. See, that's why I say it's good to pay your dues. And the leadership here humbled me and treated me like everyone else. It's up to the leadership on the indies to show him the way. He's putting his body on the line, drawing extra eyes for your show at a young age, and you want to blast him on the internet instead of talking to him in person. See, that's what I said. Well, guess what, Eric? You didn't tweet, your tweet didn't sell any more tickets for the next show, but I bet Avery Styles being on the card will, because it's his birthright. What a fucking way to end it. What a promo. Ooh. Makes it about NXT in the end. A true fucking son of a legend and a legend in his own right. Love Lexus King. I love what he did there and how goddamn poignant. You need advice, work hard, and don't give up. If you're training to be a wrestler, that's really what it is. You just gotta constantly live it, breathe it, and like everything, you just have to work hard.
Damn right.
Incredible that we put out the new song 9 hours and 10 minutes ago, and it's already at 20,000 playbacks, like I said. So check out the Jake tapes Falling Down. To be in the description box down below, or you can go ahead and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Pico, anything else you wanted to add for the Raw review, my friend?
It was that good. I can't.
You're just flabbergasted on the spot. I didn't even get to get your amazing, influential help with my horrific and just awful fantasy league. So I'll have to have you.
So it really don't matter.
It don't matter none, but we'll see what's happening shortly because it was 187 to 354 that Liz spanked me there. And then the rest of it we got to see. But, you've got yourself ready to go. I mean, we look at the playoffs that are coming up. It's going to be a interesting set. You're 17-1. Isaiah's 14-4. Jer is 13-5. Liz is 11-7. So coming down to the 4 of you, it's going to be interesting. I pulled off a hell of a season, second to last, only behind at 3-15. So above that, SmackDown sucks at 5-13.
Right, it does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cody, don't start the players on the DL. That hurts your chances.
Yeah.
Especially a 60-day DL. That's even worse.
See? And then the Phillies. That's my buddy Josh. He went 7-11. So, of course, you Pico mopped up. If anybody wants to join next baseball season, make sure you check out Into Somewhere Sports when that returns never. But in the meantime, happy birthday, my friend.
Joined, huh?
Yes. See, you can keep the Mets, too. You can just go ahead and keep them forever. And thank you to everybody for helping us get to 1,000.
Hot dog expert to get it going, and let's get into Somewhere Sports.
Yeah, 1,000 extra subscribers almost today for the release of our new song. So we're at 100,000.
Isaiah, if you're listening, we're doing Into Somewhere Sports. This is on you now.
It's on him now, all right? Now you just got to make him do it. Make the audience make him do it, too. God damn it. Thank you all so much.
Will he be sleeping during the show?
Probably, but we can wake him up. Just give him a few energy drinks. Thank you so much, Mark. Mayor Dickinson as well. I appreciate you all. And again, happy birthday to the man, myth, and legend himself, my brother from another mother, and my great friend, Mr. Cody Oneidi, 316. Happy birthday, broski.
Give me a hell yeah.
Yeah. Pico, thank you so much for hanging out. Cody.
Wear a rubber, Cody.
Yeah. You
Yes,
just got to
ma'am.
go ahead and keep it clean. Keep it safe. Wrap it up. You don't want no babies or STDs. Keep grooving. Cody, tell these amazing people where they can find you in that name change.
Oh, yes. Okay, I was going to say the Judgment Day Earth stuff again until you reminded me of my name change.
See?
Thank you. You can find me over on my Twitter or X, whatever you like to call it nowadays, at Cody_O_316. That would be the same with my YouTube, Cody_O_316. And you can find me on my Instagram at Cody_Oneidi_316.
Give me a hell yeah.
Thank you.
You can always find him on Grindr.
On Grindr. And eating a grinder on Grindr.
Wait, isn't that what that app is for? To show off
yes,
fancy grinders from restaurants?
Yes.
That's what you told me anyway.
No bananas in my butt either. Thank you all for hanging out with us. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you to all the members. Check out the newest song, as I've mentioned many times, but I appreciate all the love and for helping us get to over 100K. Means a great deal. I hope you all have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow for the one and only NXT review with Liz. Wednesday, Into Somewhere Weekly. And then, of course, Thursday, we're going to have an extended game night. Friday, the SmackDown review. And Sunday is movie night. So hell of a week coming up. Going to be a lot of content. Don't miss it. Thank you all so much. Happy birthday, Cody, and everybody. Stay sexy. Thank you, Pico.
Take